So last weekend, my in-laws came over for dinner for the first time since my wife and I got married, and naturally, I was a bundle of nerves. I wanted to impress them with my culinary skills, so I decided to make a classic, homemade chicken soup. It sounded foolproof, warm, comforting, and impossible to mess up. Except, as I was serving it, my hands decided that grip strength was a suggestion, not a requirement, and the ladle performed a perfect triple axel, launching a generous glob of broth straight into my father-in-law's water glass. Everyone froze, watching the golden tidal wave swirl in his glass like a weird soup cocktail. My mother-in-law tried to help by passing him a napkin, but in the process, knocked over her own bowl, sending a mini tsunami across the table and right into my wife's lap. At this point, my brother-in-law, never one to miss an opportunity for chaos, decided it was only fair to see if he could bounce a crouton off the rim of his bowl and into his mouth. The crouton ricocheted off his nose and landed with a plop in the salad, prompting my wife to declare, "Well, at least the croutons are getting their cardio." Soon, what began as dinner devolved into what I can only describe as broth pong. The table became an impromptu arena, with everyone attempting to land bread, noodles, and even a rogue carrot chunk into each other's bowls. The stakes got higher. My mother-in-law offered to do dishes for a week if my father-in-law could sink a pea into my wife's mug. And honestly, I haven't seen this much competitive spirit since family Monopoly night ended with Aunt Linda swearing off hotels forever. By the end, the dining table looked like an abstract art piece titled Still Life with Soup and Regret, and I realized my attempt to impress had evolved into an Olympic event for people with absolutely terrible aim. But hey, at least now my in-laws know I serve dinner with a side of athleticism. Turns out, I'm not much of a chef, but I might just be the Michael Phelps of broth.